Hello, wonderful people of the internet. Welcome to Simply Healthy Living, the home of delicious food that is good for both you and the planet. First, a short message to KK. Your winning dessert is next in line. I will post it as my next video. Thank you for your patience. Meanwhile, I actually made one of the other suggestions on my own volition when at my grandparents' house, and I really wanted to share it with you guys. It is a healthier version of the classic pavlova cake, which I made for our 17th of May celebration. First, preheat your oven to 200 degrees Celsius or 392 degrees Fahrenheit. Then we separate our eggs. I made 4 portion cakes with this recipe, which uses 3 eggs. Separate the eggs in your preferred manner and set aside the egg yolks. You can use them to make mayonnaise, gnocchi, or just add them to scrambled eggs to prevent food waste. Then mix about a teaspoon of vanilla into 2 deciliters of sugar, as well as 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. Mix well until combined, then grate in a little bit of orange zest and mix it in as well. Now we bring back our egg whites and start beating them with an electrical mixer. As you beat them, add a touch of salt and then a squeeze, maybe a teaspoon to a tablespoon, of fresh lemon juice. Don't skip this as it helps get your meringue really nice and fluffy. After that, when your egg white is looking nice and frothy, we begin adding our sugar cornstarch mix gradually. A little bit at a time while beating until everything is well combined and you have a meringue that keeps its shape when you turn the bowl around. Once you have something that looks like mine, bring out a baking sheet lined with baking paper and portion out the meringue in 3 to 4 circles depending on how large you want your cakes. I started with 3, but as I want my cakes to be cute portion sizes, I added a 4th towards the end. Once everything is divided into pretty looking circles, reduce the heat in the oven to 100 degrees Celsius or 212 degrees Fahrenheit before popping the tray in and leaving it in the oven for somewhere between 35 to 45 minutes, depending on how intense your oven is. They are ready when the meringue is hard on the outside and lets go of the baking paper in the edges when you very gently try to lift them. While they cool down, you can also easily make them the day before, no problem. We make the filling. This is super easy and also what makes this a healthier version because all we need to do is take 2 to 3 deciliters of quark and mix it with vanilla essence and or vanilla sugar. You can also use proper vanilla bean here. And then we add just a little bit of sugar. Taste until you have your desired balance between sweet and fresh or sour. Remember that it's being combined with the very sweet meringue though, so we don't want it too sweet. When that is done, bring forth your fruit. I am using a mix of strawberry, raspberry, and blueberry, which I find amazing on a pavlova. Cut the strawberries up in smaller pieces and make sure your other berries are nice and clean. Then bring back your quark and meringue because it's already plating time. Use a spatula. No, that's not the word for this. Use a frying utensil when lifting your meringue to prevent breaking like I got on my first one, and move on to their serving plates. Then spoon out a modest layer of quark, nothing too heaped here, as this has a lot of flavor. On top of that, we are decorating with our berries, and here I did a tiny version of the Norwegian flag, as it was our national day, but you can do other patterns, of course. Once you have filled it up with all of the berries it can room, and maybe even a little bit on the sides as well, you're done. Simple, super delicious, and quite a lot healthier than traditional pavlova, as we skip the custard and whipped cream. Serve right away so the meringue doesn't get soggy, and enjoy with company. Now get cooking, enjoy, and take care!